1 Kings chapter 6. In the 440th year after the children of Israel came out of the land of Egypt, in the 4th year of Solomon's reign over Israel, in the 2nd month, the king issued a command, and they put great costly stones into the foundation of the house. These stones were not touched by an axe. The sons of Solomon cut them, and the sons of Hiram placed them. In the 4th year he laid the foundation of the Lord's house in the month Nisan, the 2nd month. In the 11th year, in the month Bul, that is, the 8th month, the house was completed according to his every word and his every mandate. Now the house King Solomon built for the Lord was 60 cubits in length, 20 cubits wide, and 25 cubits high. The vestibule in front of the sanctuary of the house was 20 cubits long across the width of the house, and the width of the vestibule extended 10 cubits from the front of the house. He built the house and completed it. He made hidden windows from which to look from the house. Against the wall of the temple he placed beams all around, against the walls of the temple, and all around the sanctuary and inner sanctuary. He also made side chambers all around it. The lowest side chamber was 5 cubits wide, the middle was 6 cubits wide, and the third was 7 cubits wide, for he made a space around the outside of the temple, so the support beams would not be fastened into the walls of the temple. When the temple was being built, it was built with stones finished at the quarry, so no hammer or axe or any iron tool was heard in the temple while it was being built. The doorway for the lower side chamber was on the right side of the temple. They went up by spiraled stairs to the middle story, and from the middle to the third. So he built the temple and finished it, and he gave the temple a ceiling with beams and boards of cedar. He built the bonding of the superstructure to the foundation throughout the entire temple, each 5 cubits high. They were attached to the temple with cedar beams. Then he framed the inside walls of the temple with cedar boards. From the floor of the temple to the ceiling, he paneled the inside with wood, holding it together with wood from within, and he covered the floor of the temple with planks of pine. Then he built 20-cubit room at the rear of the temple. He built the 20-cubit room at the rear of the temple from floor to ceiling beams with cedar boards. He built it inside as the inner sanctuary, as the Holy of Holies. The temple sanctuary was 40 cubits long in front. He prepared the inner sanctuary inside the temple to set the ark of the covenant of the Lord there. The inner sanctuary was 20 cubits long, 20 cubits wide, and 20 cubits high. He overlaid it with pure gold and made an altar at the front of the shrine, and he overlaid it with pure gold. He overlaid the whole temple with gold until he finished gilding the whole temple. Inside the inner sanctuary, he made 2 cherubim standing majestically, each 10 cubits high. One wing of the cherub was 5 cubits, and the other wing of the cherub 5 cubits. It was 10 cubits from the tip of one wing to the tip of the other. The other cherub was 10 cubits. Both cherubim were of the same size and shape. The height of one cherub was 10 cubits, and so was the other cherub. Then he set both cherubim inside the inner room, and they stretched out the wings of the cherubim, so the wing of one touched one wall, and the wing of the other cherub touched the other wall. Their wings touched each other in the middle of the room. He also overlaid the cherubim with gold. Then he carved all the walls of the temple all around, both the inner and outer sanctuaries, with carved figures of cherubim and palm trees. He overlaid the floor of the temple with gold, both the inner and outer sanctuaries. For the entrance of the inner sanctuary, he made doors of juniper wood. The lintel and doorposts were 1/5 of the wall. The 2 doors were of pine wood, and he carved on them figures of cherubim, palm trees, and open flowers, and overlaid them with gold. The gold went down over the cherubim and the palm trees. For the door of the sanctuary, he also made doorposts of juniper wood, 1/4 of the wall, and the 2 doors were of pine. 2 panels comprised one folding door, and 2 panels comprised the other folding door. Then he carved cherubim, palm trees, and open flowers on them, and overlaid the figures in relief with gold. He built the inner court with 3 rows of hewn stone and a row of cedar beams. He built the curtain of the courtyard of the porch of the house at the front of the temple.